Hello, everybody. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate. Guys, I know I look rough. I know I look rough, and I apologize for that, but your girl has been working, okay? Here lately, I've not been able to invest as much time as I've wanted into my crocheting, but there's this one project that has been on my hook for a very long time. And the joy will be completing it. So I am less than 2 rows from completing it, and I wanted to share that experience with you. I did not put out a crochet with Kitty yesterday because I was so close to finishing this. Guys, I know I look horrifying. I am so sorry, but we're gonna get this done today, and this is all we have left of one row, and then there's one more row after this. So yes, I am super excited to get this done. I am, you saw me put this down. I'm counting as well, so I might be quiet for a little while, but just please know that it's for a good cause. For keeps getting tangled up. 64. Removing stitch markers. If I appear to be tickled, I am. I am. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. There's one particular part I want to get back to, and I think I'm going to make it. I would love to end it on that color, and that's this right here. Oh, I think it's coming next. I hope so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, 13, yes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Guys, oh, the last snip. It is done. It is done. Oh my God, and I am super excited. Oh my goodness. If I tell y'all that I get this excited when I finish all my big blankets, I do. I am so overjoyed when they're done. And when I mean big blankets, I mean enough to completely cover full-size beds up. And I have done several king size. The largest I've done was, I did 3 for California king size beds. One was for a fellow poet of mine, and the other 2 were for my aunt. Y'all, you have, well, I'm pretty sure you have an idea. I'm pretty sure you have an idea of what this right here means to me. You might see me go back and forth more than 3 times, but that's because this colorway is so small and it's such a contrast against the other color. I don't want it to disrupt the color. I don't want it to be, you know, really, really obvious. Oh, so this is where, you know, you get it. Now you can see why it was so important to end on that color, because that's the color I began on. Yes. Y'all, I'm super excited. I'm hoping Lori is watching this. Lori and Lex and Camille. And this is just the first, guys. Yes, I get it. But oh my God. Such a loss for words right now. I know me, got all the words and lost. Guys, this is such a wonderful feeling. And I pray that whoever it goes to, they will feel the love that was put into this. This is truly a labor of love. Truly, truly, truly a labor of love. It's done. 3 more steps and we can pack this baby up and send it on the way. Number 1 is to throw it in the washing machine. Put this baby in the washing machine and get it done. And then I will be spreading it out and blocking it as I spread it out. And from there, we will be serving 2 purposes. It'll be drying and blocking. And then from there, we will be loading it up and sending it on its way. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, guys, super excited. Along with that, I did receive Happy Mail today, and my Happy Mail came to me all the way from San Antonio, Texas. And isn't that card beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Wow. And it says, blessings, Seta. Auntie Seta sent me tea. I have Simply Cinnamon Apple, which is caffeine free. And I have Pure, that word. Mm-hmm. I have Pure, that L word. I'm pretty sure Mishi probably knows that word. I hope I'm right in determining that this might be French. I said French, German. And if it's German, then I think Mishi might know it. Y'all, I got tea. And I did call Auntie Seta and thanked her for it. Let her know that I got it and thanked her for it. I think she was the first to know that pretty soon I am going to start trying to transition from coffee to tea. I feel like my veins are not only full of yarn, but they're full of coffee as well. And I think I need to take a little bit of a break. Maybe if I just do it over the summer or something. I don't know. But my body is telling me that I need to chill out on the caffeine a little bit. So that is what I plan to do. I wanted to take you guys with me on this journey because it, to me, is super exciting. And I'm hoping that it was just as exciting for you as it has been, and this last portion was for me. I can't wait to get started on the next one. I've got colors pulled for different projects. And in doing that, I don't remember what I have a project book, y'all. Let me share this with you. I have a project book in which I write down my projects. Now, this is for the Stitcher Hood. This is the one I just finished. So, this is another part of this process you get to see. I have my big red heart and it says completed. Completed. But I wrote certain specs about it, like the date that I started redoing this blanket was the 18th of March. I wanted to have it done by the 31st. That didn't happen. Of course, it's the 16th, which I have there, the completion date. And then I have all the specs about it. The yarn that I used, I did not put the hook that I used. I need to put that up here. That's just so that if I ever choose to do it again, I know. And the reason I had to redo it is because the first one, I started with the Susan Bates 6.0. And then I was really excited that I got a Prim hook, which was a Prim 6.0. And I switched and started using the Prim hook instead. And it made my ends really wonky. And I don't like doing sub work. Please forgive me. But I don't like doing sub work. And, let's see, 6.0 J. And because of that, I had to take the entire thing loose and start all over. I knew by then my joy had dissipated and my tension was probably going to be different because I was going to be crocheting angrily. So I needed to take it all loose because I was not at that same level that I was. At any rate, I took it all loose. I started it all over. I am now finished. It has taken me approximately a month to do it. That's with everything else that I've been dipping and dabbing in. My goal for the rest of the night, I can't, did I put, okay. So, I started this at 7 o'clock tonight. It is now 3 minutes to 8. And in that time, I've done 1,120 stitches. and they've not been all the same stitches, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And I have talked to you guys for a while. Oh, oh, those of you who know. Yes, I have a problem with the hips sometimes. Uh, woo. And it's hurting today. But I'm excited. I don't know how else to say. I'm excited, y'all. I'm really excited. I really am. I think the pain in the hip took a lot of my brain away. But yeah, I did 1,120 stitches in that hour. The time that I've spent talking to you all, there could have been more stitches that were done. And this was a combination of chains, half double crochets, and double crochets. So yeah, a lot went into it. I'm really proud of it. This is my design. It is the Shells by the Bay design that I chose to do. It's just, different placements of the design element that make it so special. So now I know I'll be starting a little bit after 8 o'clock, but my goal is to do 20 more of these Snuggle Sprout beanies for Juan's Drive. And what I want to do is fill up that box that I have back there. I have 22 in the box as of right now. I only have ends to 4 to weave in. So I want to get those other 20 done and get those bagged up and boxed up. I'm putting them in bags by 6s and then send them on to Juan. Now that might grow to 48 if I have room to stick another little bag in there. So I might need to do 26 more hats. I don't know. It depends on how they fit. But that is my goal for the rest of the evening. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Thank you, Camille, Lexi, and my twin in stitches, Lori, for allowing me along on this journey. I do have one prepped for the next one, which should be due at the end of June. It's prepped and well on its way. I have another one that I started the other night. These blankets are done in quarters. And what it is, you're making blankets for queen size beds. So I do have the next two. I'll say I have the next one well on its way. I started the third one, but I'm not happy with what I have. So chances are it's going to be different. I'm just saying. But that one might end up getting done before the other one because it's so simple. It is like so simple. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But what I wanted to show you was I have projects that are in, see those two other ones I can read. I just started doing this particular project book. So I'm happy when I get it done. This one I have no specs written. And it's probably one, oops, I do. I have the color and the hook size. And I know which one that one is. Here, I have no specs because it's just an idea. I want to create a blanket of bricks. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to, I think I want to do individual I think I want to do individual bricks and connect them. Or do I want to do tapestry style and just change colors as I go? I haven't figured that out yet. But we're working on it. But I got everything all mapped out as to how I want to do it. This is some of the things that I might want to put in it. Positive things like walls come down or, well, walls fall, keep climbing, you got this, those types of things that I can write on the bricks. And no, I don't mean like embroider, I mean crochet it in so that it's there as a permanent reminder. I here have my Dallas Cowboy robe, which is coming along so good. It really is. I was only able to work on it that one day, but to get half the back panel done in that day, whew, yeah. And then here I have, holy moly, which is the Stitcher Hood blanket number 3 that I was telling you all about. I have the colorway here as scraps. I think I want to be more uniform with the color. So I think I'm going to be, I have another set up here that I have not bothered yet. I know it's going towards something, but what I think I have it going towards right now, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Which some of you know, I want to make a blanket that has Vente Frappuccino in the middle of it and put some type of writing around it. I don't know, but I finally found the picture and I really want to do that graph. But I think that brown, along with the pecan that I have from Premier, it's Mainstays Brown and pecan from pecan from Premier. I think those would go really, really good together in making the other blanket. I've got other various shades of brown in a bag ready to go, like right here beside me, not up here but down here. And I'm thinking, to run those blends of browns together would be so pretty. And of course, like I named it Holy Moly. Can't wait to share that one with you. The other one that I have that's already started, it's not in here. I had shown you sometime before a picture of a square that I got from online, and I built around that square, and it would happen to be right here. This one. So all we're doing to this one is adding rounds, and we're going to build it out until it's the size. That's why I told you I had one that was well on its way. It is well on its way. And so it's just a matter of building this one out. And the other one is so simple. It's half double crochet 3 chains all the way through. Someone will look at it and say, why so lazy? These blankets are going to Dallas, Texas. This winter was very atypical. It's not promising to be this type of winter every winter. And if you know anything about Texas and Texas winters, they're kind of like, I live on the East Coast, so their winters are kind of like our springs, you know? So they don't really get like cold. This year was really atypical for them, and I get that. But even still, with a blanket of even having the airiness to have the substance of the blanket itself helps. It really does if they were to face another winter like this one just passed. So I'm looking at it from both angles. But this baby right here is done. Yes. So we have this one to go, and we've got Holy Moly to go. Let me see if I have it over here. I might be able to show it to you. Yeah, it's right here. So this is Holy Moly. This was mint and black. And what I was going to do was just run scraps. So I'm not going to frog this. I'm not going to frog this. I am going to still run this one, but it's not going to be one of the ones for the Stitcher Hood. This was just like maybe a swatch for that for me so that I can send this off. This one is using the 6.0 hook as well. And I know this one is using the 6.0. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Crochet with Kittee session. I certainly have. And if you want to know what the next sprouts are going to look like, we've got variegated. We've got straight colors. Of course, y'all see all the purple. Guess what my favorite color is? We also have blue. And we have red. And I know in that I'm looking at least 12 hats. At least 12. At least 12. So we're going to work on and get those going. And maybe pick this one up, maybe pick Holy Moly up. But this one has got to go in the book, even though it's already been started. I've got to put the information in the book and make sure I take a picture of it because I don't remember what I did, y'all. I don't remember what I did. I have the link for the square, and then from there, I did Kittee. That's what I did. I just did Kittee from there, and this compared to this is so lightweight. It is so lightweight. Yeah. So that's what your girl is going to be working on this evening into tomorrow. I hope you join me in the morning with our Flex Friday, which is getting those stretches in early in the morning. The good news that I wanted to share with everybody is that, and I kind of kept it under wraps because I needed to get the clearance from my doctor and make sure it was okay. I know y'all know that I was on a weight loss journey last year where I had done pretty good. You know, it was still a lot left to desire, but then I had to stop. I had to stop for health reasons, and naturally, some of the weight came back. But I've been given the go ahead. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting to hear it, and I actually got the go ahead today to start my journey back. So tomorrow will be almost like a new start for me, hopefully. What I will be doing is taking you along with me on my weight loss journey. And maybe I can get back down there where I was and even further down. And we'll see what we can do. She's given me some things that I can do as far as mobility is concerned, as long as I have my chair or am close to my bed so that I can sit down when I need to. She's trying to encourage me, which I told her sometimes when I just dead stop, I have such a hard time drawing in that breath, you know. So we're going to try to find a way that maybe I can kind of walk it out or march it out, you know, to calm myself down so that I can breathe properly. So that's something else that I'm excited about and happy to be sharing with you guys. But the biggest thing was finishing this blanket right now. That is the big news. I hope Joan is watching this too, because yes, that is the news. I get to start my weight loss journey again. I'm so excited. I am so excited because so much goes into that, guys. Um, I was waiting on a surgery last year, and because I had to stop the weight loss journey, then I had issues with the insurance. It stopped all of that. I have what you call a very large penis. That's my belly, all of that. It's very large. But this portion right here, this is a hernia. It's a whole hernia, and it's about the size of a nice sized cantaloupe, and it causes problems with my eating. I don't care what I eat, how much, how little. My stomach hurts afterwards. Now, it does hurt in different degrees, depending on how much or how little or what I've eaten. And usually I have to eat and lay down. Um, I don't care if it's like a little snippet of bread, excuse me, or a mouthful of soup, or, you know, a small portion of a salad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I usually have to lay down afterwards. And my daughter can tell because she says my cheeks turn like really, really rosy and my eyes get glassy because it hurts. It hurts. But we are definitely going to be on that track now. I'm going to put in a little more effort than I did before. I would definitely be drinking more water than I did before, which is another reason I'm trying to transition from the coffee to the tea. So I'm trying to be mindful of everything that I can eat to help that process along. I believe will help. Um, I have a high tolerance for pain, so it's gonna be a lot of days where y'all see then I may have a grimace on my face. because I do have arthritis really, really, really bad from the lower back down. But knowing that I'm on this journey, I'm just going to have to put some of that aside. And I don't believe in taking a lot of medication. My best medication is sleep. So that's the medication that I believe in more than anything else. So, yeah, that's where we are. I've taken up a whole lot of your time. Didn't mean to. Know that I love you guys, but I want more than anything else for you to love yourself, because self-love is the greatest love of all. And you can't love others the way they deserve to be loved unless you first love yourself the way you deserve to be loved, and you deserve the best. Remember, Kittee Lane told you. Remember, Kittee Lane loves you. So until we see each other again on these YouTube street, guys, peace out, everybody.